It is 100 time when I am doing this. This is my episode 100. And it's funny because today I had root canal treatment, so I still can feel half of my lip numb. So when I speak, I can't really feel if I'm like speaking correctly, and it feels like, even though I can see that my lip is normal, it doesn't feel, it feels like so swollen. So 2 hours root canal treatment to celebrate my 100 episodes on my mood diary. So it's been a journey, you know. It's a commitment which I made to myself, and I have successfully completed it. They say a new habit forms after 21 days of doing it. I mean, I was doing it for 100 days, so having the time to reflect for myself, you know, just kind of like sit down and have this time dedicated to speak with you and with myself how I feel. It's officially a habit, beyond habit. It's kind of like a part of my daily routine now. So, how I feel today? Physically, I feel like I've gone through a lot, because even though, you know, like sitting in a chair and not doing much, it doesn't look like it's physically intense experience. The intensity and kind of like a concentration and focus and kind of like being aware of every single move, every drill, every, you know, thing they are kind of using. I think it kind of makes you tired. I was tired. I am tired now. I don't really feel pain yet because they did this big injection, but I think I will have to take some painkillers if I feel like it's coming on. While in the chair, at one point I was kind of concentrating at what's going on, but at some point I actually realized it's probably better not to concentrate so much on what's going on, because, you know, like I can be so hyper aware. Oh my god, now they take me that drill. Oh my god, is it gonna hurt? Is it gonna, like, you know, be awful? And I was kind of like having this prayer in my head. It's like, please be okay, be okay, be okay, heal, 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 you know, kind of like a focus and concentration. Also, I was thinking about non-physical reasons. What is the root cause? What is the root cause of all of this problem? Because I'm like 100% believer that every single thing that manifests physically first was manifested in non-physical. So there were some emotional problems that's not resolved, which came to the degree that it manifested as physical ailment, so that it will be resolved. And I was kind of like connecting to this experience, and I was like thinking what that represents. Also, it's funny because on the other side I have an implant, exactly the same place, just on the left side. So now it was my right side. On my left side, exactly the same tooth, I have an implant because there was lots of problems, and I end up having to do that implant instead of my natural tooth. So left side is femininity, right side is masculinity from the energetic point of view. And so it looks like I had some problems with my feminine energies in past, and it had to be completely like renovated, and whatever was original didn't work for me anymore. And now it looks like I'm having the same kind of like thing with the masculine energies, and it looks like almost symbolically, you know, like a root canal, roots and tooth, nutrition, food, feeling nurtured, having roots in that energy. It feels like it is also like a old imbalance and residue remaining bits of things that were not cleaned and not cleared, drawn and called for my attention. And now finally I had to go through this operation and clear it on a physical level. So yeah, so symbolically it's kind of like to me it's finishing with old patterns, the way I relate to masculine energies, and kind of really stepping into not so much inherited patterns, but in clear, new, my way of connecting and relating to that. So I think that was the sense that I was able to make of it. I generally feel like I say, like right now, I say 7 out of 10. I mean, I always have 5, at least, you know, while I'm happy and, or let's say healthy, and I live safely and I have good people in my environment and I kind of know myself and who I am. But I think everything above 5 can fluctuate depending on the day and what's going on. So yeah, I feel a bit of hunger, I can't eat yet, and I feel a bit of drowsiness. But at the same time I feel kind of hopeful and I feel positive. I actually feel positive, you know, like you may think that this well, or anybody in a root canal, it's not a pleasure to have when you're sitting in that chair, but it's kind of like, okay, you know what, this was something that I was feeling, that one tooth was giving me a problem since December to some degree, ever since I had it fixed first. So that means at that point something became moved, and now time has come to kind of take it out completely. So, infinity. There is an infinite amount of possibilities of the situations. Also, every situation is meaningless. It means the meaning is what you make it mean. So I make it mean all of this thing as in finishing with my patterns, how I unhealthy patterns and non-healthy patterns, with how I relate to nurturing, finishing my unhealthy patterns or non-useful patterns, how I relate to masculine energies and, you know, like support, finishing unhealthy and not helpful patterns with what I have inherited from my ancestry. So it's kind of like a symbolic new beginning, cleaning the roots of something that provides me and helps me with my nutrition. So nutrition in emotional way, in physical way, in spiritual way, in kind of like all the way you can think of. So that's me for today. I hope that you are having a good day. I hope that you nurturing yourself today. And if there is anything going on that may look not good, after you've given yourself time to kind of feel that, a good thing is to kind of like a step back and to see what you may want to put on that so that it will be useful for you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!